big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. by McGee.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Outside, Green. The dish now to MP. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. And Kia in the NBA.
Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here's MP. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. A terrific shot on the turnaround. MP's got 5 now.
Catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Green after Luka Doncic's bucket. And here's MP for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Green finds MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Off, still out of sync.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then it's MP, and it's Green, and it's Christopher in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Back to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 9.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's rebounded by Houston. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Garuba, guarded by Powell. Here's MP, and it's Houston with another.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Post, defended by Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 8.
With UConn back in 2011, Kemba Walker introduced
introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
For Kemba in 2011 with the UConn Huskies, 11 consecutive wins to close the year.
I mean, winning his conference tournament, then the national title. And keep in mind, all those games were elimination games. So Kemba showing the leadership, and that really helped propel that young man.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And there's the bucket from MP. A three from MP. And another three for Houston.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives his offense.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Hardaway is out there with Wood, and it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Christopher, the Mavericks making the shot. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 37.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down. Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.